Hey students, Mr. Wolf here. I thought I'd put together a little quick presentation, a little tutorial for you on Schoology as you're going to see it on my page and kind of what you should expect going forward. So right off the bat, when you click on courses and you go to my course, so that'll be that one that looks like that icon there, and you click up there, you should see your class courses. Mine are obviously a little different. And you click on that course, it will take you to this page. And you will see right off the bat on the top there the synchronous meeting time. Now that'll be the link to go to our synchronous meetings for whenever I have that scheduled for you per unit or per week or whatever. Now if you have trouble getting into that, a couple of things may be the issue. There may be just a general network connection issue. It may be that you're not logged into your account properly, or something else is going on there. One way or another, try it a couple times. You may have to come back to it a little bit later. I'd rather you be late and having issues get logging in than to just not show up at all. All else fails, just email me. You may have to restart the Schoology, log back in to see if that works. So troubleshoot a few things before you go ahead and email me. And if that doesn't work, we can try and see about getting you into another class period to make up the work. So just email me for that and say, hey, can I pop into tomorrow's lesson or whatever, and I'll see what I can do for you. So that'll always be up there for you to access. For Unit 1, you'll notice that how the curriculum that we have is set up is we have units and then we have sessions. The sessions are pretty much per week. So everything for this week is in that Unit 1. So you'll see that there, and that will be what you access for this week. You'll notice that I also have a class community activity that's going to be for synchronous time, and I'll usually put synchronous time in there so you'll know what that's for. I might just have a folder for synchronous work. But when you click on this, you will note that it has a bunch of things in there, and I want to walk through kind of what is going on. So there's obviously a welcome and the unit learning targets. They'll always have that in every single session. And then you'll get into other stuff. Now, these icons indicate to you what actually is going on. So that icon that's just the page there is instructional. It's just information. There's nothing for you that you need to do with it. However, you want to read through that because it usually will scaffold information for what you need to do in those lessons. Now, all of the icons that have that that pencil in there are things that you need to do yourself, that you need to submit. Now, there should be a submission button that shows up on the right-hand side somewhere on every one of those activities for you. That's the place you're going to submit work for me. So if you've been emailing me with some assignments, I'm going to ask you to go ahead and try to submit that work. You've got plenty of time to do that this week, and we're kind of ironing things out, so it's no big deal. But yeah, our gradebook primarily lives on Schoology, so I won't be able to grade stuff if you're emailing it to me that way. It's not going to be done that way this year. When we have quarterly and semester grades, they will go into Synergy. But in the meantime, most of that will be found through Schoology, so I know it's a little tricky there. So if you are also confused about how am I supposed to upload things if I'm making a Google Doc or whatever, fear not. So there should be this button for resources. When you click on that button for resources, and it'll look a little different for you than it will for me, obviously, there will be this app button. And when you click on that app button, it will ask, well, there's that. It will approve, or it will pop up a thing saying, "Hey, do you want to install the apps?" And you say yes, and then it'll give you an option, and you should be able to click on Google. It'll give you a set of those things to do that with. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that. There we go. Hooray, I'm connected to Google Drive. So I should have all my Google Drive stuff in there now, and I can access those types of things. That's pretty cool for me. So you guys will be able to do the same thing, and that'll be a way that you can actually have your assignments submitted if you were having difficulty with that. Now, there are a couple of other icons to talk about that aren't on this first one. One is if you're seeing a puzzle piece. That puzzle piece means that it is an assessment or it's a test of some sort. It might not be high stakes, but it'll be multiple choice or maybe a short answer type thing. But that's actually some sort of assessment. The other one is a couple of those little word bubbles, and that's going to be when you're doing a forum thing. So there's going to post something and then post something for someone else. You guys have already done that through your advisory issue. You should know what that looks like. All right. Otherwise, you can find your other courses there, and they should look pretty much the same. You can navigate your way through other things. You'll notice that the upcoming and all that stuff is there. So when I look at the calendar, if I click on that, I've got all my calendar stuff there, all the assignments that are due. Now, you'll notice that I made it all to Thursday and Friday just to kind of give you guys a little bit of wiggle room while we're going through these items this week and doing the synchronous work. But otherwise, you'll just want to check those guys off. You can click and it'll take you directly to the assignment too. So that's pretty simple. And then I can see my submissions already. So it looks like we've got some more work to do for how many students I have. So anyways, that's how that works. If you have any questions, please email me. You can also access the video tutorial that was on Friday's orientation activity. And yeah, but again, if you're getting caught up in anything or you're not able to access something, please just let me know, and we'll do what we can to get you all taken care of. Thanks for watching, guys. See you later. Bye.